Hello again. I'm going to do a short video just to kind of help take some of the intimidation out of ODR. ODR is a wonderful feature, but I think many of us got off on the wrong foot because I'm getting some emails and questions and stuff that it's not doing what they wanted to do. And what they wanted to do is wrong. They want to take the yellow focus box, move it around on the screen, and brighten or darken the image using the focus box. That is not what it was designed for. It's to be used for finding the area where you want maximum detail. Now, if you look at it that way and remember it that way, you will really enjoy your Q image and the new feature ODR. Okay, I'm going to open an image here, like this, okay? And we're going to call this the trifecta. Three different ways of approaching this image and how to work on it. Now, it's pretty good shape right now. To me, it's a little, just a tad dark in the whole image because this boat is extra white and it kind of balanced out and caused the rest of it to get a little bit on the dark side. Okay, well, the first thing we can try is a one clicker. Okay, that's our unifactor. Okay, let's get in here and give that ODR box a click. Okay, now you see it brightened up quite a bit. Looks pretty darn good the way it is. But now let's check some of our numbers here. 252, okay, 253. Yeah, it's not critical, but it's getting to the edge of the 255 mark, okay? Well, let's see what happens. I definitely want to keep this cloud, okay? And I could brighten up a little bit in here, give a little more detail. So let's kind of see what happens if we just kind of draw a box like this and say focus, okay? Okay, now what it did is, you see it got another tick brighter, but it kept the cloud for me. That's what I wanted. Okay, now let's revisit our, there we are, 254. Yeah, okay, getting close. Now, here's the point. Right now we've gone through our unifactor, unifactor and bifactor. What's the trifecta? Okay, if you're happy, stop, because everything is fine. But if you're one of those people that says, this is taking my eye, it's too bright, like that, fine, no problem, it's your picture. So you just grab any old thing here and include the bright stuff, like that, hit the magenta box, and it'll tame everything down, okay? There you go. Now, if you want, you can reposition this for a little brighter. It's up to you what you want to do, but as you can see, the numbers have come down here, and you can take out the ODR box, you can put it in a different place, you can do this with it. That's saying, I want more detail in here. That's what you're saying. Okay, that's what you got. Pretty good. We kept the cloud, we've got a little more detail in here, and we've got our boat. And now let's just kind of see, there's the original. There's what we've done to it. Original, done to it. Okay, let's go back here again. Now we're in the A mode, and we're going to make something a little bit different, just to show you it's not scary, that's all. This was the unifactor. I just put a check in here. Now let's compare. Okay,
You have new mail.
B is a little brighter than A. Okay, look at our cloud, look at our boat. Okay, boat is a little brighter in A because we didn't draw the magenta box. That's all. Simple as that. So if you want, we can just kind of pick up our cloud, come down here like this, say focus on that area, keep my cloud, and give me detail in here, and we've got that. Okay, now let's look at A and B. B, A. Okay, look, it's a little brighter in B. Depends what you like now. All depends what you like. Okay, look at the color of the water. All depends what you like. Look at the foreground of the foliage. All depends what you like. But it's not scary. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, I'm just giving you a couple of clues to help you on your way, and I hope you enjoyed them and play with it, learn from it, ask questions on the forum. You know, that's the way we share information, and that's how we learn. Thank you very much. Hello, it's me again. I just came up with a couple of more images that might be interesting and show you, in case you come across something similar, you have an idea what to give a try and get some rewarding results. Okay, I've got an image here. It's backlighted. It's not really super duper nice, but it's interesting. But you know, when I see these bubbles and foam and stuff in the water's edge, I'm sure we're going to find some specular highlights, something in the 255s that are in here, buried in there someplace. And I'm always leery because it's all over there you go, 254 and so on and so forth. So what I generally do is kind of draw a box like this, and I give it the magenta. So it says anything that's 255, knock it down a little bit, which it just did. Okay, now the next thing I can do is, well, let me copy this over to the A box also, so both the same. Okay, next thing I can do is just put a check mark in ODR. That's all. Okay, and that should pep right up. There you are. Now, I think that made a more interesting silhouette type. There's the one without the ODR, with the ODR, okay? A little bit more exciting, a little more interesting. Did something with an image that otherwise might be a throwaway, but this might be interesting. Okay, that's enough for that one. I'm going to give you one more and then we'll call it quits. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to pull up this image here, 3751, into the refine screen. And these two ducks, these two guys were swimming right behind my house in a little canal. And as I bring it up, I notice this is kind of bright. Yep, we got a 255 in there. So I'm going to draw a magenta box and tame that a little bit. Now I can also include this in here in case there's some brighter ones even than this. I could do it either way, it doesn't make a difference. But for the sake of clarity, we're just going to do this and take our magenta box and tame that down a little bit, which we just did. And now we're reading 241, 244, where there was 255 before. Now, I just want to call your attention to something. In my eye, my screen, my monitor, I think this is fine. I got detail in the dark areas. I've got detail in the light areas. I've got a pretty well-balanced image, and I would stop right here and say, save it. Okay? And that's what I wanted to bring out. You don't always have to shoot for over the top. When you get something that's really nice, that's it. Don't need more. Oh, you could play, try this, try that. But look how easy that was. It came out great. Okay, gang, see you next time.